guys, today I'm going to talk about why being lonely is not always bad. So loneliness. I bet each one of you has thought about some bad or sad episodes that have happened to you over the course of life. In fact, I am sure that loneliness conjured some negative memories in your mind. Well, let's find out what loneliness is in general. First, it should be perfectly understood that being alone and feeling lonely are two completely different experiences. For example, some people are comfortable in a crowd while others suffer from loneliness and sadness in congenial company. Loneliness is not a monopoly of a certain class of society, be it race, social standing, or financial status. Absolutely all people on planet Earth, regardless of the gender or age, are subject to this feeling. Everyone experiences loneliness from time to time. So what is being lonely? Is it when we do not let anyone in our secret personal space within us? Or could it be a feeling we get when we are keenly aware that nobody loves us? Different people can interpret it differently, but regardless the perspective, everyone associates the feeling of loneliness with strong negativity. In addition, I perfectly understand how it is to see loneliness as a death sentence. There was a period in my life when I truly felt that I was completely alone in this world. It was like a quicksand, which every day gradually sucked me into its belly. Looking back and analyzing how I acted, I now know that my idea of what loneliness meant to me then was wrong. Now I'm starting to rethink everything that happened to me at that time. With the benefit of hindsight, it is much easier to make judgments have already borne such a burden. During that time, I shunned people away and always portrayed myself as lonely. I did not accept any help and did not tell anyone about my problems. I felt offended by the whole world for not seeing what I was going through. And all that time, it seemed to me that loneliness was the reason why I acted like that and forced me to this unhelpful trap. Later on, I came to the realization that loneliness was neither the cause nor the problem whatsoever. Not being a scientist or a psychologist, so let me give you all a concrete example from the literature. The neurologist John Cacioppo, 1951-2018, distinguished service professor at the University of Chicago, postulated that the ability to feel lonely has gradually developed in people in order for us to want to maintain relationship with others. He compared it to thirst. When you are thirsty, you are looking for water. When you are alone, you yearn for the company of other people. Evidently, and despite all myths about loneliness, this feeling can have a positive impact on you because you start to think about yourself much more and begin understanding what do you want from yourself. Well, personally, what I went through helped me to become who I am now. I cannot state that it was easy, for it would be a lie to do so, but what I can confidently say is that it changed me. All in all, loneliness have brought the meaning, insight into my life. In fact, loneliness is a biological signal for people. It is completely normal feeling and there's nothing shameful about it. It's just a very common biological process that was laid down in us very long time ago. Loneliness is not the reason that you'll withdraw into yourself and break all ties with the outside world. On the contrary, it is a guide to action. It calls your body to make new acquaintances and to engage in fulfilling social activity. So, every time you feel isolated, just remember that loneliness does not define you, but you are the ones who defines it. Thank you for your attention.